Assalamualaikum to Madam Irwana Nurul Idayu Muhammad Hakimi and friends. I'm Syazwani Binti Sazeli, matrix number 2020959855. We are going to discuss about the importance of ethics in Malaysian Civil Service. Do you know what is ethics? Alright, according to Datuk Muhammad Khairul Adib Abdul Rahman, Director General of Public Service Malaysia, he is defining ethics as the moral principles that govern a person's behavior or the conducting of an activity. That means ethics can be determined of what is right and what is wrong according to its principle that contains behavioral codes. In ethics, someone is choosing what actions are right or wrong in order to assess different perspectives based on individual, organizational, or society. Moreover, to emphasize management integrity, civil servants must develop a culture that will pay for the emergence of dedicated, efficient, and ethical civil service. In Malaysian civil service, it is necessary to have a culture of incorporate honesty, responsibility, trust, and transparency at work to achieve management integrity. Ethics are essential if we are to have a clean, trust, and trustworthy civil service. Public sector that operated through local or state government is the most important instrument in management and administration of a nation. The public sector have a high responsibility and accountability towards the community of providing its services. Ethics is important in Malaysian civil service that aim at delivering better services in terms of providing more social services efficiently. Next, there are three types of ethics. The first one is situation ethics. In situation ethics, right and wrongs depend upon situation. There are no moral rules or rights. The second one is duty-based ethics. Duty-based ethics are concerned with what people do, not with the consequences of their actions. The last one is character-based ethics. Character-based ethics is not only deals with rightness and wrongness of individual actions, it also provides guidance as the sort of characteristics and behaviors of good person will seek to achieve. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Zahari. So today I'm going to presenting about function of ethic in civil service in Malaysia. So today I'm going to look detail into integrity. Integrity is an important character that we need in civil service. That is why the fact make that Malaysia government did an initiative to set a limit and principle that civil servant need to have that ethics. We are going to continue with the importance of ethics in civil service in Malaysia, which is build a positive corporate culture, boost consumer confidence, creating credibility, uniting people and leadership, securing society, and last one is long-term gains. Okay, so we're going to start with the build a positive corporate culture. So we know that in organization there is the higher management and the lower management who is follow the instruction of the higher management. So they need to create a positive culture so they comfortable with work with each other. So when they comfortable with each other, the team member moral will improve and the employees will feel protected against the realization of personal belief. So the employees feel good when they at work, they feel free to show their work, and it will go through to show some good result to the company, to this. So the second one is boost consumer confidence. So an organization can lose their consumer confidence very quickly by reading few reviews online now we know that media social it at their highest platform that we can do or read everything online. So the organization must retain consumer loyalty by their ethics, their fair ethics, their honest ethic. Third one is creating credibility. So an organization that is believed to be driven by moral value is respected in the society even by those who may have no information about the working and the business or an organization. For example, perceived as an organization for good corporate governance and social responsibility initiative. So this perception is held far and wide even by those who do not even know what the company does.
Hi, I am Nurulsalwani Binti Omar. I will continue into part of initiative of government to promote integrity among public servants. Government have played their roles to promote integrity among public servants. There are many initiatives provided by government to promote integrity. The first initiative is the implementation of National Anti-Corruption Plan 2019 until 2023. The National Anti-Corruption Plan is an anti-corruption policy in Malaysia that reflect people's expectation and promotes transparency, accountability and integrity culture in every Malaysian. Next initiative is the Look East policy. The policy was introduced by our former Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad in 1982 to emulate Japanese company or a purpose of work ethics, company loyalty, efficiency, long-term management, and so on. In fact, Japanese organizational operating system have proved to be exceptional and they are working well in most public and private sector. Moreover, Panel of Improvement Public Service is also an initiative made by government. Public service is the backbone of a country in its move toward attaining sustainable development. Panel play their roles to investigate and offer solution to service problem of common concern. In the part of attitudinal and behavioral change to accelerate values and ethics in public servant, several ways have been worked out, such as enforcing the code of ethics at workplace, wearing the name tags by civil servants so that they can be identified, and so on. Lastly is through Malaysian Administrative Modernization and Management Planning Unit, or called MAMPU. MAMPU is one of the few central agencies in Malaysia that is responsible for modernizing and reforming the public sector in the area of administrative reforms.
Hi, I'm Addina. I'm going to continue with the issues that related to ethics in Malaysian Civil Service. Firstly, the red tape issue. The Reduce Red Tape initiative under the auspices of Yang Amat Berbahagia the Prime Minister of Malaysia is aimed at enhancing accountability, transparency and efficiency of public service. Among others, it aims to accelerate key processes such as applications. Bureaucratic red tape in Malaysia may have already cost the country billions in revenue losses and a crucial head start in the global IT outsourcing and disaster data backup recovery industry. This shocking discovery was realized during Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak visit to India, leading software exporter. The action plan to addresses specific irritants to public service to limit regulatory creep and make the system more transparent, accountable and predictable. Secondly, a reckless spending in government expenditure. Generally, there are many weaknesses such as improper payment, work and supply is not accordance with specification, unreasonable delay, waste, mismanagement of government revenue and public assets. The weakness is caused by negligence in complying with the rules and procedures set by the government. Thirdly, ethics issues that face by the public governance arise when Malaysia has making a great development in technology. However, it can lead to ethical, illegal and societal issues. As we can see, development in technology and communication affected the culture, values and social responsibility. The fourth issue arises in terms of public governance ethics in Malaysia when the misconduct occurred in the Code of Ethics in performing its obligation among employees. It happens when employees take an indifferent attitude to the tasks or responsibilities given. Last big issue related to ethical issue in public governance is corruption. Based on the corruption trend in Malaysia over the last 5 years, the public sector has been the most vulnerable in corruption. It was discovered that such a high vulnerability to corruption in the public sector stemmed from the weak governance in its procurement practices, legal enforcement agencies and administration. This fact was further substantiated by the Malaysia Anti-Corruption Commission.
Okay, lastly, my name is Binti Muhammad Zaidi. My matric number 2020959707. So now I will continue with the point of suggestion or recommendation to overcome the issue. Okay, for the first issue, which is red tape, the management can provide a special digital camera or audio at their employees' close so that they can track the behavior of the employee when they entertain the client. Okay, for the second issue, which is reckless spending. To overcome this issue strengthen the fiscal administration. Besides that, the government also can set up a debt management office responsible for reviewing and managing the government and its agencies' current and debt and liabilities. Okay, for the third issue, which is misconduct. To overcome this issue, deal with the situation as soon as possible. Besides that, the organisation can also sufficiently investigate the allegation. This will include interviewing the witnesses to the serious misconduct, checking for any relevant documents or policies, or reviewing any camera footage or video. Now we move to the next issue, which is technology advancement. Addressing this problem, it is not only technology issue, it is also management issue. So the organisation can create an internet policy. Clearly define company policy what is and what is not acceptable regarding the use of internet, smartphone, emails, tablets and social media in the workplace. And then for the computer, internet access and work email are all company property, right? So the company reserves the rights to monitor use and access. Okay, for the last issue, which is corruption, and to reduce the corruption, the government officials should pay fair salaries. If government officials are not be paid fair salaries, they will feel a need for corruption. However, as it has been found that paid fair salaries are not enough for mitigating temptation for corruption. So, the official of the department which exercise most power should be given the highest salary and benefits and be under more severe punishment and accountability mechanism. Okay, so for the conclusion, to have an ethics in Malaysian civil servant are important as it defines the entirety rule of moral conduct according to the ideology of particular group or society. Okay, ethics are important if we are to have a clean, efficient and reliable civil service. It is necessary that every civil servant must be aware of the basic principles and standards that are expected to apply to their work and where the boundaries of acceptable behavior lie. Okay, that's all from me and my group. Thank you for listening and watching. Assalamualaikum.